Overwatch 2 can't be more apparent with cash grabbing than as of right now. Not only is the Naked Mercy glitch not working for me, but we are also bombarded with new skin packs every 1 or 2 weeks that are all about $20. Whereas before we had maybe once a year exclusive skin that all the funds you spend on buying it were going to a certain charity. But now Blizzard is done being the nice guy. It's time they take all the money that they are making to themselves, because they are on the brink of going bankrupt, and the biggest brains working behind all the marketing strategies are on a 24/7 duty to come up with the ugliest and most useless items they could add to the game. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm fairly certain that I know what is the next big thing that will most likely make you split open your wallet and throw all your life savings into this game. And the answer will shock you, so let's get on with the video and let's talk about weapon skins. Yeah, right, there are no weapon skins in Overwatch 2 yet. And what makes me think this will become the next big thing is that we had the weapons tab in the hero customization menu for a very long time. Other than switching between the normal version of the gun and the shiny golden variant, the tab is useless. And additionally, as you may know, hero skins, especially the legendary ones, have a different gun model than the default one. In my opinion, if Blizzard really wants to milk this game to the last penny, they might finally split the two in one package and sell the character skin and the weapon skin separately. It's really easy to show how this would work on an example known to pretty much everyone at this point, Fortnite. Oh, shut up, I don't like the game either, but hear me out. Epic Games has had the same shopping model where they sold their one themed package in 3 separate parts: the skin itself, backpack, and the melee weapon. No one complained about it because that's just how it was from the very beginning, but Overwatch is in a dire need of money right now, so with enough effort from developers, I don't see this change not coming into the game. All skins after this change, including the most common blue skins, would have their according weapon thrown into the weapons category. What about the golden variant then? If Blizzard would want to be very scummy mama smashers, then maybe if you do buy a golden variant, it would only apply to one skin that you chose, but I really doubt that. Most likely the golden weapon option would be on a switch, where you can choose any skin with any weapon from another skin, and if you switch the golden option on, then the gun and the rest of the utility like Ash's Bob or Anna's Sleep Dart would be golden. Throwing my last few cents in, if I'm actually right, which I always am, then the player base would most likely not complain about the change. It would open up mixing skins with different weapon skins from other skin lines. Don't like the default gun in Orisa, but really like the skin itself? There you go, you can just grab anything else you own. Pretty sure this would spark some sort of fashion advice community in online forums, plus it would be more content to talk about in videos like this one. Business-wise speaking now, this change would have some pros and cons, of course. We talked some good stuff in the previous segment, but now let's focus on why this change might be scary. At the moment, Blizzard is offering $20 packages if you want to get the skin that they are presenting, and some people, like me for example, think to themselves, wow, $20 is a lot of money on one virtual item, especially because it's like full 2 weeks of food for me. But if everything was sold separately with cheaper prices, for example, the skin itself would be $12, the weapon skin for $5, and the rest of the garbage like danglers, player icon, and so on for another $5, then maybe a consumer like me who is not willing to spend this much money on the game might consider buying only the cheaper version of it. Sure, you can still sell the entire package cheaper for $20, but as I said, not everyone is willing to spend that much money on a virtual item. On top of that, if players do get into a habit of buying those cheaper items, you'll trick your clients into thinking that they did not spend that much money. But after a month, they'll find out they actually spent 3 times more than they actually wanted because of those microtransactions. The system would rely more on keeping the player hooked in with some very little packages sprinkled there and there, and that's how you power your money machine. You don't put up expensive stuff expecting everyone to buy it. You need smart placement of your product, put it in smaller packages so the overall gains are higher. people with money will surely buy the more expensive version because in their eyes they are the ones saving money by buying everything in one purchase for less money, but at the end they are the ones who spend even more money on the game itself. This statement is even more accurate because Overwatch just changed into a free-to-play model. Therefore, now players might see some singular skins for, I don't know, like $5 as a great deal for them, especially if the said skin was to their favorite character. If we want to go even deeper, then maybe if Blizzard implemented a new loot box system, then it would be another way to earn money. And what would be inside the said loot boxes? How about first milking the new feature that is weapon skins, with different rarity levels and maybe one rarity that is so rare that it has a special effect on it? Do you see where this is going? A community market for Overwatch not only would be a game changer, but most certainly would create a brand new economy on the games market. The undoubtful king of marketing their games is Steam, of course, where they allow players to freely sell their items for real cash that can be used to make other purchases on their platform. And the second, more not so bright company is EA, where microtransactions and loot boxes and pay-to-win systems are basically their primary goal when designing a new title. Okay, we are getting a little too ahead of ourselves. Let's go back a little bit. What I wanted to say is it's very possible that in a result of Blizzard trying to milk Overwatch, we might end up with a little baby version of Steam Community Market. Would it be good? I don't know. Everything in this video is speculation, of course, but at the same time, it does not feel far-fetched the more you think about it. Wrapping this whole video up, let's hope the people working behind the Overwatch's new content are smart enough to come up with something more interesting than the weapon danglers, because at the end, new content added to the game is always welcome. Yes, the danglers are welcome too. But please, Blizzard, try more next time. And if you got this far into the video, consider subscribing, as I'm working on more content like this already. And lastly, the traditional thanks for watching.